Hello everyone, welcome back to my review channel. Today I got a new movie review to do. This one's going to be The Raid Redemption. The Raid Redemption. 2011 release, 101 minutes, unrated version, unrated edition. 101 minutes, very good. Good martial arts, good choreography. Very all around just good. Really awesome movie to watch. Okay, International Movie Database gave this a 7.5. Rotten Tomatoes gave this an 84% with a 86% audience approval rating. So they liked it a lot. A lot of people like this. It starts off with the main character is like a rookie in this police SWAT team force. He's at his house. You can see his wife is pregnant. He's at his house doing two things. Keeps switching from panel to panel to him training, duffel bag or whatever, in the bag or whatever, training to praying, and training. So just keeps doing that, and he then switches to the SWAT van, who is going along. Everybody in here is what, 20 cops in this, or 19, I guess, right now. They're about to find their 20th. But the leader is the sergeant of the SWAT team, and the rookie, who is the main character of the story, is the rookie to the SWAT team. One of the rookies. So now they're in the van, going along this road, and the sergeant starts telling everybody the origin of what's going on and what they're doing here. Basically, there's this building who's like 30 floors, and is run by this one main gangster drug dealer. Not gangster, but he's like the leader of a gang, basically, in this whole building, just the leader of it. Now, he has two little, like, foot soldiers, if you will. One's, like, more the brains of the operations. One's called Mad Dog, and he's a fighter. He just likes to fight with his hands and stuff, you know. But he'll kill you with a bullet. Don't think twice. So now they're going to take out this guy. He's the leader of this building. And everybody that lives here is mostly just like drug dealers and just the low life of society. So you got a bunch of bad guys in this building. Not to say everyone is, but most everybody. So now they're driving along. They're getting to this building. They pick up the lieutenant to this task force. Now, a lieutenant to like the cops or whatever. Not the leader of the SWAT team itself, but the lieutenant from the task force. They pick him up, and they go along, and they get to this building. They get to the building. They have to taskfully get in there without being seen, but obviously they do get seen at some point very quickly on. It's very good. There's spotters on the inside main area of the building, which are just kids, basically, not even, almost just like teenagers, not even. And the lieutenant has to like actually shoot one of the kids, but he's actually able to get off to the police. Like, you know, he actually gets to sound the alarm. Anyways, you know, very good stuff, but it still hasn't got to the heart of it yet. When it gets into it, there's so much good action involving just like different ways to really mess somebody up and kill somebody. New creative martial arts moves and scenarios. They've like intertwined way to beat somebody up with all these different things around the apartments, and just like, you know, everything from like spearing somebody through a window, just a martial arts move where you take someone's neck and it just like impales his throat into like half of a door frame, who's just like spikes, so he's just like neck's just like going through anyways. They lose a lot of men very quickly, early on, and they like whatever guns they brought, they lose ammo quickly. There is a little bit of a good gunfights in here, mind you, but it quickly starts to turn since they start dwindling down their ranks really quickly. It goes from like 20 men to fucking like 5 or 6 in like 10 or 15 minutes. And I'm telling you, man, but it's good stuff. I mean, they get dwindled down, but it's really good action. Once it gets dwindled down to the main, like, 4 or 5 characters, you got to get more scenes of action, more martial arts, more creative styles. all using knives, butcher knives, machetes mostly too, but they don't steer away from using like chairs and just like broken off pieces of wood. It don't matter. Again, they're using whatever guns they have to shoot your brains out. And very good gore in a lot of this movie, just like blood everywhere. So now get dwindled down to these guys. So the lieutenant's alive, the sergeant, the main rookie guy, and like two other semi-main characters. Now, when they get inside this house, it should say they see that they happen upon this one dude who lives in the building, but he only is going back inside because he just got medicine for his wife. So he's like one of the very few tenants who's actually not a bad guy. But we don't know what to do with this guy yet. So honestly, the rookie tries to like hold on to him this whole time. But once fire starts going off, and once the main villain in this 30-floor building notices that they got visitors, he turns all the lights off, and that one dude that escapes back to his apartment. But you'll see him later on. Now, firefight again. Now they know they're here. The main guy knows they're here, so now he turns off all the lights and announces to everybody, we got a few guys left. If you kill them, you basically have free reign. You're a tenant for life for free. So now everybody else is wanting in on this. They're going through this place, trying to get through floor by floor, up by up, and then they just keep going back and up and down just to get away from all the people that's following them. It's really cool. There's this one dude that had like an axe on his back. I have to say, it was one of the only black people in this film. It was just like probably the one of like two black people in this film, and of course he's like literally the second person to die. The black guy who had the axe, one dude that was carrying the axe, he died. And so, but they use the axe and they fucking get through floors using that way. And then one of the main dudes, he gets hurt. He has to survive all the way to the end of the movie, but you don't really see much more of him. So now it's just they get separated. Like the sergeant and lieutenant and one of the other dude gets separated from the rookie and the guy that's injured, the other rookie that's injured. So now the main character, rookie, has to deal with his friend, get him up to like the 7th floor to where that one guy was, the okay guy getting his medicine for his wife. Try to stash him in that room, but throughout this whole time, they're just being chased. Martial arts is going everywhere, using knives and machetes. I'm telling you, so much cool knives, martial arts in this. It's just like he stabs a dude's leg and then like right where the thigh is, and then pulls down on it, so it goes from the thigh to the knee, and just like it cuts them like that. He'll use I'm telling you, it's so creative, so much good blood, gore, knife fights, all this good stuff. Gets through now, but let's get on with it. Gets through the building. Obviously, while the main rookie is separated with everybody, trying to find a way out of here, he gets nabbed by the brains of the operation. Now, we already know they have some type of connection, but we just didn't know what it was yet, and it finds out that these two guys are brothers. And obviously the task force didn't have anything on this guy inside this apartment building, or they would have known. They would have been able to do these guys are family, but they didn't have anything on this guy. So now he grabs his brother, pulls him into the bathroom. He's like, they get talking. They're like, oh yeah, we're brothers. That's when you find that out. And he's like, you have to get out of here. And then the main character is like, no, not without my team. The guy's like, dude, your team's dead. Yada, yada, yada. They have to escape. So he has to go find the main character has to go find the rest of his teammates, which has been dwindled down to just the lieutenant and the rookie and another injured rookie. The other villain, Mad Dog, the number 2 guy, basically he got in a main fight with the sergeant of the SWAT team. And the sergeant put up a good fight, but was inevitably beaten, and Mad Dog broke his neck. So now the rookie got to see Mad Dog dragging his sergeant, like dead sergeant, around, just like in the elevator. And that, it's just it's just everything's getting to him. He has to get out of this place. And but basically, when he gets up with the lieutenant, you find out a little early on the lieutenant didn't tell anybody. This is an unsanctioned. What would you say? It wasn't made through the right channels. Basically, no one knew they were here. It was the task force at the police department didn't know what they were doing. This is unsanctioned. They basically, lieutenant just got some people together and just decided to do it himself. Wasn't he can't call. At one point, the sergeant tells the lieutenant, call in for reinforcements. The lieutenant's basically fumbling words, saying, basically, we can't call in. No one knows we're here. And that's early on in the movie too. So again, very good stuff. By the end of it, again, you get the Mad Dog fight. You already beat up the sergeant and killed him. And now they have to get to the 15th floor where the main gang leader guy is at, where he does all of his monitors, because he has walls of monitors, and he can talk throughout all the apartments. They separate the lieutenant with one of the rookies to get to this guy, and the main character rookie, he is still trying to go throughout this place, he found his brother. Basically, he gets separated by the group because he found his brother getting beat up by Mad Dog, because basically the leader of this fucking gang leader guy called him out on being a snitch or whatever, be like, hey, I found you on the monitors, there's no blood on your hands, what the hell happened? Basically, you guys know each other. They called him out on it, and now Mad Dog's in this room beating up on his brother. The rookie sees this, goes in this room, and now the Mad Dog, being Mad Dog that he is, he lets the guy down, off chains, the guy's in chains, he's getting beat up and stuff, the older brother. Lets him down so to have a 2-on-1 fight against Mad Dog. So now you got the rookie, his brother, the brains of the operation inside this building against Mad Dog. This made Mad Dog look really good because it took two guys to beat him, and it took a while. Mad Dog was really doing some damage against these guys. It was really, really cool. Really good fight scene here too. Again, one of the guys was already beat up to hell, but still, 2-on-1, and Mad Dog was really doing a number on both these guys. But inevitably, Mad Dog goes down, like a mad dog. And they leave the room, they're going up to the 15th floor to find the lieutenant and everything. Now, lieutenant has already got to this room, got the other cop rookie to tie up the main leader, and then the lieutenant has found a gun, takes the gun and shoots the rookie immediately after he ties up the leader. Leader's like, okay, now I know what's going on. The lieutenant tries to use the leader as leverage to get the hell out of this building. On the way down, he basically shoots at the main character rookie with his brother, who left the room, shoots at them, and he's still talking with the leader of this gang guy, and the leader's basically telling him, he has a name drop for this guy, and the lieutenant's like, oh my god, you just dropped that name. Basically, the higher-ups in the department sent the lieutenant into his death. That's what they wanted to do. That's what they was trying to get at with him. With the leader, basically, what he's telling the lieutenant is basically, you were screwed the moment you came here. It's you were sent to your death. They didn't want you around. You were one of the actually better cops, I guess, if you could say. And he couldn't get paid out like every other bad cop on the force. He's one of the few good ones. So they were just trying to get rid of him. He immediately kills the leader with the gun, and then turns it on himself, and it clicks multiple times. He can't kill himself. Up comes the rookie with the brother, and they're like, okay, you're screwed now. They tie him up, and they all walk out of this building. And there you go. They actually, it was pretty weird, because all of a sudden on the monitor saying, the threat has been neutralized, everybody go back to your rooms. And then you see the main little room where the older brother gives up all the tapes. The leader had all these tapes where it had him and the police force, all these members of the police force, you know, in cahoots. So he had all this leverage on him. So he gives that to his brother, the cop, to take it back to the department. And basically they're just walking out, and they're okay now. It's like the brother is the older brother just decides not to leave. He decides to stay with the building. The younger brother leaves with the injured cop and the lieutenant who's tied up, and they leave. And that's how it pretty much ends. A lot of good action gore in this. I mean, in creative, I keep saying it, creative, inventive ways to just mess somebody up, take them down, just kill them. Good blood, awesome action. I give this 2 thumbs up. This was awesome to watch. Again, like I said, I watched it twice. I just couldn't get enough of it. I could give away what a lot of the action was, but I figure just me saying it, you should go watch it. You won't be disappointed without the choreography of this, the directing, the all-around martial arts action in this. It was awesome. Again, this is Raid, The Redemption, 2001 release, 101 minutes, unrated edition. Music by Linkin Park's Mike Shinoda. I guess I should mention that if you like his work, Mike Shinoda. What was it, like Fort Knox or something he had? Is like his stuff. It's his solo work. But yeah, Twitch Film says the best action film in decades. 1 ruthless crime lord, 20 elite cops, 30 floors of hell. That's what it says, tagline. I love this film. Love this film. Good stuff. If you have Netflix, if you can find it, watch it, rent it, buy it, anything. I bought it. I mean, it's so good. This was hard to find, honestly. I had to buy it over the internet to find it. But, well worth your time. I always say, get the unrated edition if there's an option. But there we go. I don't think there's much else I can say about this film. I mean, there's some actors in it that was in a couple of other things, but it was nothing like big role or nothing. There's one guy was in Piranha 3D, another dude was in Fast and Furious 6. And the director, I think he just did a little snippet of a part in VHS 2 movie is what I could read. That's about it. Again, good stuff. You should go watch this. Can't say that enough. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you for watching, and everybody out there have a great day. Bye.